Oh, what's up, guys? It's Roscoe here, and I'm gonna do a PvP pet battle video, and I'm gonna run Sandstorm teams because they are the absolute tactic in the meta game at the moment. There's not a tactic that's better than that. So there we go, right on demand. So they're probably wild magic, and then go from there. So let's land this. Oh, magic. So we're going to swap into this guy. This will be able to take out the cheat sheet. So once their sun comes in, I'll swap this out. Okay, I mean that doesn't really help. The crit helps you. The crit massively helps you. Okay, that's still fine. I mean, you've got a long way to go to even come back in this game. You don't swap out, you should lose. I mean, crit again, and obviously. So that's going to get a significant amount of HP back. I'll bring this in because obviously the matchup there is awful. So the weather does not synergize well with their team. Okay. This has got the highest health pool. We can take potentially the horn if they throw that out. But they are really not in a position to haunt now, because I'm going to get to a stage where the Starlet, I'll power up here. The Starlet will just one-shot that and the game's done. Just out of range. Okay. So they will have the feign death back. But I don't feel that they're going to get the value. So hopefully we can force this out. Easy game, right? There we go. So as you see, Sandstorm is everywhere, right? It's such an easy strategy to pull off in a way. You need to play it defensively to actually get the most value out of it. And then the Karaji Guardling is kind of the A1 pet with it. There's other stuff as well. Stuff like the Cursed Doom, which was an interesting pet for sure. Obviously, that you've got these idols if you want a long game. The Sandling is maybe the other one, obviously, and it's gone. The Butterfly as well, sure, Butterfly. But generally, apart from some of these kind of lesser pets, most of the Sandstorm teams are actually fairly viable because the ability itself is just so strong. But let's see when we get another game. Cool, and we're back. Q's popped again. Yeah, it's you can see like these teams have insane ratios. Really, to get like a mid-90s ratio on a team, especially now, is fairly incredible, to be honest. Okay. I feel bad for this. So obviously he wants this matchup, right? Who wouldn't? So for this guy, my matchup is there against that Elva. So Sandstorm reduces that kind of dot damage. Now, you may have bite, probably has bite. So fingers crossed we go first, right? Okay, so your green arrows don't really mean anything anymore, mate. Oh, and I can't be stunned, so. Have these taken any damage? Cool. So that will come back full health. Oh wow! Of all the swaps you could have made, let's get Sandstorm back up. It's fairly integral to. And this is you just absolutely bullying this player. Okay. Let's go with the matchup I want, because obviously this is a bit awkward. I don't know how much damage they've actually even done to me. So they've got a ghostly bite. I'd imagine they'll use it after this round. Using it on this round would be questionable. Okay, so that's going to be a bit awkward. And the crit is a bit awkward. Don't stun me. Don't. I mean, I would have survived because of how the Sandstorm would have protected me from that last little bit. But you can see, I mean, they're unlucky, right? They're unlucky that they're running like a sub-standard team. Their team would barely kind of compete with anything really. I want to run this. Okay. So this is a bit of a lesser team. Again, it's still a team that is defensive, I would say. It's a team that is designed to survive. So you have the Sandstorm that massively enables that. And it's similar to those other teams actually. They're all designed to just survive. But the reason they're designed to survive is obviously Sandstorm massively enables that. But the negative side is the games are incredibly drawn out. The games, you can just, it's the worst possible way to lose a game, because you may face a team, say, running your full AoE or speed-based teams. even some of the like Plague Blood teams, they would be fairly powerless to beat the teams, especially when they're able to put the level of control and just stall out. So you're trying to do your strategy, or you're trying to get damage down. If the Sandstorm completely negates any strategy you have, you're then really limited in where you can go, especially if the damage that you do manage to get off to the opposing team can then just be healed up, or yeah, just generally healed up on the back, or through kind of defensive abilities. So drain blood, gives you corpse. Even like the humanoids are the best Sandstorm users because they have kind of the most gain. They continue to get the humanoid ratio when they land damage, obviously, but it gives them kind of that significant survivability. Like these two, and then the control of the Guardling. Let's see when we get the next game. Cool, she was popped. Actually, a competitive team. Rattlejaw is going to be my MVP here. I'm going to hope that they want to swap Rattlejaw out. They probably would. Okay. It's fine. That could be what they're looking to swap into. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see what they have. It's fine. I'll get some value here. So, going well, I suppose. I'm gonna keep this in. This is fairly redundant now. I'm gonna get a heal off. With their jar. Matter here. It's just annoying, right? This is significant damage as well, so. Let's do this. I don't massively care about the debuff that's going to come up on me. It's for this reason. Oh. It's just savage. It's absolutely savage. So you can't then do enough damage here to make it kind of worthwhile. It's GG's. They didn't play especially well. They massively telegraphed the Hermit coming in. So this Living Standing got insane value. It also caused the Imp to massively lose out on the Immolation. Especially because it's the SS, right? It doesn't actually hit through this. I think even the PS might not. Yeah, so even the PS wouldn't. Not that you're going to run that. The only other kind of significant presence in the meta of the Immolation would be the Fiendish. or rebellious even. Well, that would hit through and both hit through, right? But you're significantly reducing the damage, so you're not going to get a double dipping of what, 900 damage on this guy, and like what's it like? 700-800 healing, I think it is up to. I mean, I did the maths once before, but I can't be. It's not important for the Sandstorm teams. But yeah, you can see, even against that competitive team, they had such a bad disadvantage with the Rattlejaw, because it counters worming really, really well because of the speed. But despite having a competitive, probably tier, that was probably a tier team. That would win much more often than not, right? It's difficult to beat with most things. Sandstorm, at the moment, in the current meta, it's just too strong, too devastating. Because it shuts down all your AoE pets. And not that I think that they shouldn't be, but it's too good at shutting them down, whilst then also damaging other strategies. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the Sandstorm meta that we're currently in. I think it's negative for the game because it's slow. It's a really slow paced strategy where you're just powerless against it, really. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you can get some fun Sandstorm teams if they exist, I suppose, to play. But yeah, it's harmful and damaging PvP at the moment, having it as such a dominant strategy, more so than any of the others that have been in the past, with the exception of maybe the Graves one, because that, although the game's over quickly, again, you're in that situation where you feel powerless to kind of, you're powerless, and it seems almost pointless to play because you lost the lottery and your opponent didn't. But yeah, anyway, cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.